The following podcast is most likely unlistenable, unintelligible, inarticulate, and problematic, and will probably ruin your day. But if you have any pity in your big red heart, you will listen to this Fort Hansen boys. Please, bro, please, they need this so bad. Please, bro, just listen.
Is gonna be like, they're gonna have like, now I'm nervous, dude.
Sorry,
I didn't even think
sorry.
you were gonna do that. Usually you
I literally
you're
said
like,
I'm bringing him in. I'm bringing him in.
I didn't hear that.
Oh,
I didn't hear that.
I'm sorry.
Well, now, what was I talking about?
I knew you were talking while I'm trying to find if anyone's AI generated Donald Trump in handcuffs or his mugshot. So, talk about the new generation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I found one. Keep going.
In handcuffs? We've been lied to, right? Like, we grew up being...
Oh, what happened? So, now
that we have the internet...
Was someone grabbing you by the throat? Was an FBI agent fucking attacking you?
Now that we have the internet and like we're older now, they can't lie to us anymore. Like how Abe Lincoln was gay. Mm-hmm. Like they never told us that, but now we don't need to be told because we just look it up. So like,
what do you mean? Like you'd look up if the president was gay or not?
No, you'd figure it out. I don't know, just being on the internet for so long. But like when you're a kid, all you have is your teachers, your dumbass teachers being like, "Yeah, I don't know, man. There's mold underneath snow, dude. When it snows, it like molds underneath, dude." It's like, what the fuck?
A teacher
your
told
dumbass,
you that?
Dumbass teacher's telling us that, and then I put it on the test. Put it on the test, dude. Wrong. I'm like, what the fuck, idiot? Bitch, you told me. Anyways,
that's probably what they probably just tell you that so you don't eat snow.
No, it was in grade 9. It was in grade 9.
They probably saw you doing it. There's probably kids still doing it. Like,
holy
this is our
fuck, I'm looking
resort.
out the window watching this kid fucking eating snow. Yeah, there's mold under there, dude.
There's mold under there.
You can still do that with adults. Like, if Amanda's like doing stuff that I don't like, I just tell her it gives her pimples. Like turning the lights on in the car. And...
it gives you pimples. Touching me with your cold feet. That gives you pimples, dog. Stop that.
Don't do that. Turning the ceiling light on instead of using the LEDs or the lamps. that shit will give you pimples. Do not do that. Here's the only Donald Trump mugshot I could find that someone...
Oh, fucking hell yeah.
Donald John
Trump. They definitely added that in because AI cannot generate
do letters.
Words. I wonder if I have the Midjourney Discord open. I wonder if anyone's doing it currently. Like, why do we need handcuffs for anyone? Right?
Yeah, but for real though. I thought justice was blind. I guess it isn't. No. Huh? Wow. So much for the Justice Department.
I mean, if it was blind, they wouldn't be able to find his hands. I guess. So that's that's the justification. That's what it means, right?
No.
Is that what it means? Bro, whoever's generating their fucking cat on a scratch post instead of Donald Trump being pushed into a police car needs to fuck off, step off the fucking Midjourney Discord.
Hey man, sometimes people don't care about Donald Trump.
A dark sorcerer designed by Tetsuya Nomura, dark and sinister, evil antagonist, anime aesthetic, anime key visual, high fantasy, character concept art, character design. No, I want to see Donald Trump sweaty red. High fantasy. Designed by Tetsuya Nomura, being pushed into a fucking thing. Here's one. Here's a good one. See, super realistic 8K photo quality wide image of John Maynard Keynes. I don't know what.
I want one where it's Donald Trump, but he's in Gold Roger. You know, when he's about to get his head cut off.
I'll generate that right now, and then post that. I'll post it on the Instagram with no context. You just have to. What are you even typing?
42,000 uplikes. I agree, brother. Amen, dude. They're treating him like that. That's fucked up.
It's true. Donald, what do you think Donald Trump's gonna promise the One Piece before he gets executed?
Yes.
As soon as the guillotine's coming down, he's gonna say the One Piece is, and then his head's gonna get cut off.
What could Donald Trump promise that would warrant a new the new pirate era before his execution. Oh, I typed in Gold D Trump.
Gold D Trump. Mm.
They're changing my name. They're changing it. The fake news. Fake news is it's Goldie. They're not putting the D in. They're saying gold to hide the will of D. I've never done a Trump. How's that?
That was a good Trump.
That's pretty good. That was all right. Soon I won't have to. Soon I can just get an AI.
You can just type it in.
Yeah.
Soon impression work is so fucking last century.
True.
Last era. We're in the new era now, dude. The AI era. We're fucked. You're an impressionist? Get fucked, dude. I can do that. It's like DJs now, dude. Old DJs. Out
Your
of there.
impressions are
Fuck
gonna
'em.
have to be so niche. Your impressions are gonna have to be like, "Oh, this is my friend." You don't know him.
Yeah, right. And then you're still gonna fake it with AI.
Exactly.
Eventually, it's gonna get so good that they're gonna do. Nobody's actually gonna speak anymore. They're just gonna lip sync, and they type, so they can't mess up their speech. So they just do an AI of themselves, and then they lip sync it, like for a presidential debate or something.
Oh my god.
It's all gonna be pre-recorded. It's gonna be great.
Oh my
Milli
god,
Van-
that'd be amazing.
Milli Vanilli is gonna come back, and they're gonna fucking AI generate themselves, so they don't even have to lip sync anymore. That's the
Yeah.
only lip sync scandal I could think of. Fucking Milli Vanilli. They were in the Mario Super
Who?
Show. There are these two guys with long hair that were just lip syncing the whole time. That's it. They're just lip syncing the whole time. They were
Yeah.
like huge stars. It was just
They were way ahead of their time, bro.
It was just a producer saying like, "You guys look cool, and they're charismatic. Someone else will write the songs for you
And sing them.
Yeah.
and sing them, and all you guys have to do is go on stage." It worked for Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah, literally. Work for Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, it worked for Gorillas.
That's
Yeah.
true. Dude, that fucking skinny cartoon bitch didn't write any of her songs, and I could be referring to either or for those.
It's just one guy. Worked for Tame Impala.
Mhm.
Rude. Let's start this fucking show. Welcome back to Post Unavailable. It's the podcast for Vocaloids by Vocaloids. I think that's the last thing we were talking about before I'm going to have to edit out a lot of boring shit of me trying to generate Donald Trump. Of course, joined by Basie, he's a Dota Vocaloid. No, League of Legends had their own Vocaloids. I guess Heroes of the Storm. He's from the Heroes of the Storm Vocaloid team.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck is a Vocaloid? What the fuck is a Vocaloid?
A
That's like
Vocaloid.
Hatsune
That's what
Miku.
Hatsune Miku is, and Tupac.
And Tupac and
What?
And Gorillas.
Oh.
It's called a Vocaloid. It's just like a vocal android, I guess. It's a fake vocal person.
I'm not real.
Like-
I'm not
Like
real.
Milli Vanilli,
I'm not real.
the third member of Milli Vanilli, Matthew, is here.
What's up, guys? Honestly, Milli Vanilli, she like pushed me to the background when
Those are two guys. Two guys.
yeah. I said what I
You
said.
guys don't know.
And
You guys don't know anything. This is
No.
Milli Vanilli right here.
what the fuck is this? What the
No,
fuck?
that's Milli Vanilli. They look like Michael
These are
Jackson
not
background
people.
dancers.
This is AI generated. What you're showing me
Oh
right
my
now.
god.
That is not real. Did you
That's
just type
the
in, like,
weekend, dude.
Actually,
Yeah,
That's the
No,
weekend.
that's the weekend.
holy shit?
bro, that's the Fortnite, dude. That's two of them together. They were a force to be reckoned with.
They do like
They
the
were on the Super.
Fortnite dancing.
They should have the Milli Vanilli classic Giphy 2-second loop dance
Oh yeah,
to Fortnite.
Milli Vanilli.
Uh,
They did actually. I wouldn't be surprised if they already have, to be honest.
I'm of course Noah, your host and Milli Vanilli expert. Did you know they were on the Super Mario Bros. Super Show?
You know, Super Mario Bros. The movie is coming out this week in theaters
So
this
excited.
week.
Get
You guys gonna go
excited.
see it?
No,
Bro,
I'm
I
not.
was I'm seeing that. Basically, you want to go tomorrow? You wanna go tomorrow to
I
see
can't
it?
go tomorrow, but if we go Thursday, we can get VIP tickets.
Ooh.
Ooh, let's go. Let's
Unless
take
you want
Chris.
to go, I don't know how late the VIP tickets go. Unless you want to go at like 12 tomorrow.
I would love tomorrow at 12. I can't tomorrow at 12, but I would love to see a fucking matinee
12 at
on
night.
Thursday.
12 at night, I mean.
Oh. You
Like
know what?
12 in the
Yeah,
morning.
I'd rather know in between. I love seeing a movie as early as possible, and I also love seeing a movie as fucking late as possible.
Yeah.
No in between. I
Like
love a
that.
matinee. No one's are fucking around. You get the theater to yourself.
Yeah. Or really late at night.
Or really late at night at the fucking Woodlawn Theater near our house. No one is there.
Absolutely.
Me and
not.
Amanda went and
You
saw-
might actually get murdered, like robbed there. You don't. You don't know. You might
You
get
could.
robbed. That's how dead it is,
I think,
dude.
like,
The
the
fucking
last two-
employees aren't even there.
No, man. They're ready to go. They're waiting for you to leave the theater. It sucks for Marvel movies have fucking killed it for movie theater employees because it's like every movie has a post-credit scene now. So people have to just stay. So you're just waiting for people to watch the fucking Ant-Man and the Wasp post-credit scene. Like the poor movie theater employees were waiting for
Poor
me and Amanda.
fucks. Exactly. I went to see the Dungeons and Dragons movie with Chloe.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I want to.
It was
see
so
it.
fucking good. No, it was actually so fucking good. It was
Yeah.
probably one
Really?
of the best movies I've seen recently.
Wow.
It was,
I hear
it was
it's really
actually
good.
amazing. It was amazing, and it did really good, a really good job of actually like adapting Dungeons and Dragons, and that because it actually has like the monsters in it, and it has monsters using their actual spell abilities that are in their monster manual.
Excuse me, but
sure.
doesn't she turn into an owl bear before she actually should be able to?
Yeah,
Or whatever.
that's all. That's all. Yeah,
That was just something I saw.
There are a lot of people like rules lawyering the shit out of it, as if
Yeah.
like one of the first things in the DM's manual is you're the DM, you can literally do whatever the fuck you want, and that's all the way back to fucking like 1E or 2, maybe even 2, maybe
Yeah.
2E. It goes back and says you're the DM, you can just do whatever the fuck you want, create your own narrative. So all that shit didn't really matter. I thought they did just a really good job, especially because like I saw a lot of complaints that there wasn't enough resource management in it, which I thought was really funny and really stupid. Like there wasn't enough of people like having to manage like food or like manage just a specific amount of gold for
There wasn't enough of
something.
the one aspect of the game that most DMs just cut out anyways.
Exactly. Yeah.
When they're playing with their friends.
Yeah, they weren't following the specific weight requirements. They weren't talking about.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of really dumb rules lawyer complaints, but it was a really.
No, I've heard it's good. I want to see it, and I like fucking fucked up D&D where everything's happening. Have you ever seen the original Dungeons and Dragons movie? Like from 2000?
No, I haven't.
No.
Terrible. Just a dog shit. Has nothing to do with Dungeons and Dragons. There's just dragons in it and some dungeons.
Oh, I see.
And one of the Wayans.
This one did a good job of it. Like even one of the like big monsters in it was like a specific monster from lore, and that and stuff, and it was so good.
I'll have to check that out somehow. What was happening with D&D with like Wizards of the Coast and shit? Like wasn't there like some big controversy?
Yeah, there was a big thing. Basically, they were following after a recent like Blizzard thing that Blizzard was doing, because Blizzard had created a rule where like any custom games you made in Warcraft 3, they technically owned, and it's because Dota was made in
right
in that, so
it was a Warcraft 3 custom map.
Yeah, so they lost out on like all that Dota money, and since it got owned by Valve instead, so
they missed out on it because they're kind of fucking stupid. So because they could have easily just done that, but then when Valve did it, they were like, nah, that's ours actually.
Literally.
Hey, give that back. What the fuck?
Give me that.
Hey.
Wait a second.
Hey,
But
What the fuck?
basically, yeah. So what Wizards of the Coast was doing the same thing, right? Or like Hasbro.
They
I
were
guess.
saying that any written Dungeons and Dragons content that people made was technically owned by them. And if
Yeah.
you made more than $100 off of it, then that was their money.
no, it was like 15,000, wasn't it?
Oh, I had heard like $100, maybe
Did they lower it?
I
Matt,
thought,
do you
I
think
thought
you
it was
made-
like pretty low, but maybe I might be crazy.
Matt, do
there.
you think you could get like harassed by Hasbro from when we were playing Dungeons and Dragons during COVID? Like, do you think you made over $100 just from maybe like people
Yeah.
buying food or
Yeah,
bringing like
okay.
food over to your house or whatever?
Yeah.
Do you think you
Yeah,
got
you're-
hacked?
You better
gonna
watch
send
out,
That'd
man.
be hilarious. But
They're
yeah,
gonna
no,
send you a
no, like,
bill.
because yeah, it's all like stuff that you sell online on
Mhm.
specific like D&D websites and that they can track. And part of it's because of like Critical Role
I was
makes
gonna say like that's the only
a
one I
lot
can
of
think
money.
of. Is that one like how associated is that with like Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro? Like I have no idea.
They have a lot of deals with like Hasbro and
Yeah.
and Wizards of the Coast, but I think one of the issues is that that basically that rule that they were making would allow them to actually like basically not have to sign the contract the following like once the current contract ends, they wouldn't even have to sign it.
They
and
can
they would
strong
just-
arm them into
basi-
giving all their money, basically.
Yeah, but only for any written content.
Right.
Whereas, to be honest, most of Critical Role's money is not coming from their written content,
Right.
but that would still be taking money out of their like pocket either way. Like even though they, even though most of their money's not coming from it anyway, it would still
Yeah.
take some money out of it. But
But there's
like-
a lot of I don't know, not franchises, but like things like that. Like any D&D podcast, most fucking D&D podcasts that aren't Critical fucking Role don't
Yeah.
have like contracts with Hasbro or Wizards of the Coast or anything.
exactly,
And a lot of them, get fan bases and spin off to do their own shit. There's what is it? The Adventure Zone, which is like my brother and me's
Oh,
D&D
okay.
spin-off. They did like
Right.
graphic novels and shit based
Yeah.
off their campaigns and like their episodes and shit.
Oh,
So all that is like
yeah, literally.
IP
it-
theft as I see it. And
Yeah.
they deserve everything that happens to them.
Uh-huh.
Is my final
Yeah.
stance. It's my
Yeah.
stance on this, I think.
But apparently they ended up. I don't know what happened with it. I can't remember if they actually like rescinded that or not. But because I feel like they ended up.
I think so.
People, I think
think
they
it was-
did rescind it.
I think it was one of those things where it was like they got bullied enough. Not bullied enough, but like people spoke out enough and they just stopped
Yeah,
it.
part of it is there was another big like there's actually a person who worked at Wizards of the Coast who was recently fired that actually ended up like leaking a bunch of
Right.
documents, and it was basically documents saying that the only thing that like Hasbro how Hasbro actually keeps watch over the Wizards of the Coast company is over its D&D Beyond subscriptions online.
Yes, okay, yeah.
So basically, because that was leaked right around the same time as this bullshit came out,
Yeah.
a lot of people started unsubscribing from D&D Beyond, basically because they wanted to try and actually make Hasbro aware of the situation and to see if they could try and strong arm Hasbro itself into turning over.
Do you think companies like saw that it was a leak, the main reason why they're getting backlash or whatever, or that like their new policy that was going to be very controversial got leaked, and then they can just say it was a leak and it wasn't gonna, and then back down? Do you think because like Netflix did the same thing with the extra charging people to share accounts thing? They're like,
really?
that was a leak in Brazil. Yeah, we're only gonna start that in like South America and other countries. We weren't gonna do that here, even though like I got messages on my fucking TV that was saying, "This you better decide, is this gonna be
Yeah.
your main household or whatever."
Wait,
I
are
don't
they
know if-
not doing that for Canada now?
Yeah, I
I
thought
think
they
they're
were.
still gonna do it, but like originally when that was coming out, they're like, "Oh, it's a leak. We don't know." They're trying to like backpedal, but I think they're still doing it.
Yeah.
They're so like, if I was an evil company, I wouldn't fucking tell anyone. I wouldn't disclose it. I mean, like I would disclose it, but I wouldn't make it I wouldn't do PR about it. I would just fucking, tax people more, or I would just charge people more at the next bill. And then if anyone asks me, like, "Oh, it's inflation or something," I don't know.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
We added.
What are you gonna do?
We added more Harry Potter movies, so you gotta upcharge it a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry. J.K. Rowling's strong arming me. I can't help it.
I keep seeing headlines, man, of like the Harry Potter reboot that they're doing, and every headline is like J.K. Rowling is involved.
Is involved?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that'll
the real Harry Potter with J.K. Rowling, the real author.
They should say like the real Ghostbusters. They should call it the real Harry Potter when they reboot it.
What I didn't understand is why on HBO of all places. I feel like usually that's more
Warner Brothers, baby. Wacko, and Dot. They're
is it gonna be graphic or not, or is Warner Brothers just like under HBO now or something?
Yeah, Warner Bros is under HBO. Anything Warner Bros goes to HBO. But that being said, they should show Dobby's cock in it.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, dude, are we gonna get we're gonna get sexy Dobby or something? Or
I want to see them all suck Dobby off at the end of the movie. That's how like the last episode goes. You don't see it. They send their kids off to the train, and they're like, "All right." And then when they go home, they get in their, however they got there in their fucking sedan or whatever. Yeah. And they go home and they all take turns fucking Dobby.
Do you think there's going to be sex scenes in it? Is it going to be for kids?
What canons? Let's list all the Harry Potter canon sex scenes that possibly could happen.
Let's see.
Dumbledore and McGonagall.
No, Dumbledore and what's his name?
Voldemort. True.
No, not Voldemort.
Grindelwald.
Yeah, Grindelwald, dude. Dumbledore and Johnny Depp fucking. That would be so good.
Maybe that is why they're doing it on HBO, because they've gotten a lot of backlash on a lot of things, but the big one was that it's not gay enough.
Yes.
They keep editing out Dumbledore. They're like, "Oh, he was gay," and then like any scene where it implies that he is gay is easily editable, so they can remove it for the Chinese release.
Yeah.
If it's on HBO, full gay penetration.
Dumbledore can be getting blown by a dude.
Neville.
I want to see.
Yeah, by Neville.
I want to see. Can you show like drippy asshole on TV? Like,
yeah.
On HBO.
No. Now you can. Now you can.
No.
Can you show?
What do you mean no?
I mean, I mean, the people wouldn't let that happen.
The most vile
but I guess
thing.
You could.
I don't think I've ever seen penetration on HBO or on a TV show. I probably like the most vile thing I ever saw was the guy on John Wilson pulling his foreskin back.
Yeah,
that's probably like the most graphic thing I've ever seen on.
But that's educational.
Well, there's going to be a lot.
That is educational. It's true. Well, it's going to be someone's educating Grindelwald when they.
Yeah. Dumbledore is going to educate Grindelwald real nice.
Spit right into his asshole and slap it. Yeah.
No, there's a reason you don't see penetration on fucking television. It's because the actors aren't going to penetrate each other.
What?
They could.
I guess they could, but for a TV show, I don't know.
How good of an actor are you?
Apparently, Shia LaBeouf penetrates on movie sets. What the fuck?
Who?
In Nymphomaniac, did he have?
Oh yeah, well, movies.
Different. Did he have a dick double on Nymphomaniac? Because he was in that movie, but I don't know if he penetrated anyone. That movie does have real penetration.
Yeah,
maybe.
Not a lot of movies have real penetration.
He fucks Bumblebee, I think.
There's a reason. It's Transformers.
Yeah. How many years do you give Hollywood though before there is actual penetration in a movie? And it doesn't have to be the actual actors; it can be dick doubles.
One.
Like human penetration
next year, 2024. 2024 is the year Harry Potter. Once that Harry Potter show comes out, I'm telling you,
I want them to do AI penetration.
They're gonna show Dobby's dripping asshole. Okay.
Like
CG
they can do so much
amazing.
CG.
Yeah.
You
True.
can just
Yeah,
you can just
that's what I'm
do
saying.
CG penetration and make it look
Can you have
real
a-
life, like realistic.
The actor has to fuck a doll.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's a doll covered in like mocap ping pongs too, so that they can put the Dobby fucking model over it. I want to see like a 3D test where it's like the first full CG penetration, kind of like an Avatar, but it's like Dobby and Gollum.
Dude, oh my
Oh, yeah.
god. Avatar
Someone's gonna send
penetration.
that to some. Well, I'm telling you right
Dude,
now,
they
if anyone's gonna
modeled
do it,
nipples on all of the characters.
if
all of
anyone's
the
gonna do
characters
it, it's gonna
in
be
that
James
movie.
Cameron, bro. He has 6 movies. Each movie has like the most groundbreaking, record-breaking fucking CG
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
You're
he's gonna
telling me he's
CG
not gonna put
for
penetration
CG penetration.
in the
Dude,
next
it's
one?
gonna be a porno. Oh my god, you're gonna go to the movie theater and there's gonna be Avatar. It's gonna be a fucking Newgrounds scene.
Holy shit. James
There'll be-
Cameron's Caligula.
Yeah. He
Jesus
films
Christ.
it on a different set, like they did in Caligula. So it's all like the porn actors are the Navi, like, coming at each other.
But yeah, but it's Caligula, but it's all the Navi. It's all just Navi.
It's a
For
big
no
Navi.
reason. It's still just Rome. They're not actually on their planet or anything.
It's
But
the Navi watching Caligula. They're just watching the movie. That's why they attack Earth eventually.
that's true.
Whatever.
It's all
James-
just Caligula.
James Cameron has a plan, man. Okay, we've said this before, but I told you
And-
guys, right?
Penetration.
He got 1 page of notes for the 3rd movie from the studio, and then in the 4th movie, they said, "Holy shit!" That was the only note he got.
What the?
According to James Cameron, who really needs these movies to to sell and
To
be
sell,
seen.
yeah.
Uh,
I wonder
hey,
why.
If he just comes out, if James Cameron comes out in front of like a black screen, doesn't have to be anything behind him, and says there will be penetration in the next one, I'll be there.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
buying. Yeah, no. Opening day, VIP tickets. I'm getting a fucking ring ding while I'm watching the movie. Okay.
I haven't even watched his Navi Waterworld one yet, but
It's good. I mean, like again,
It's not good.
It's the same thing as Avatar, right? Where it's just
It
it's
looks
this movie
so
story,
good.
but it's like it's the most. Nothing in it is real, but it is all real.
True. None of the water is real. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
It is insane that movie exists.
There were so many times while I'm watching it. Well, there was 50% of me watch. Okay, 33% of me watching it was going, I can't believe this is what I'm watching right now. This is a real movie. The other 33% was, wow, they really think that the cranked up, that, what is it, 44 frames per second looks good instead of, and not looks like a PS3 game, which it does.
Oh yeah,
looks
no,
like
it did look
fucking-
like a PS3
looks like a
game.
PS3 game cutscene. It looked like gameplay just started after the cinematic cutscene.
It did. The movie felt like it was constantly, I'm gonna start
But it would
playing the
switch.
game now.
It would switch. There were some scenes where James Cameron's like, no, this has to be 48 frames per second.
Yeah,
just
because
looked-
those were the ones he put all of his time and effort in. The
looked
ones that looked like
looked
shit,
terrible.
obviously, were just filler because it's a 3-hour fucking movie. You can't just computer generate the fucking whole movie looking amazing because the movie wouldn't be out yet.
He says he wants to finish all the special effects on the 9-hour cut of the movie and release it, though.
The 9 hours
Yeah. Which
of
he's
that
all-
movie?
Yeah.
Why is he making other ones then?
Because, I mean,
Why does he have a
More
9-hour
9-hour
cut?
movie.
How does he have a 9-hour cut of that movie?
it's called passion, okay? He's not rushing to get through
That's not.
it.
But like, why wouldn't he just release, I don't know, 3 other movies instead of making a 9-hour cut of one?
Well, we got the 3-hour movie, but in between the beginning, middle, and end, there's 6 more hours of stuff to really
Yeah,
flesh
and
out
then he
that
could have
movie.
put that fucking time and effort into the next movies.
But he's not moving on. He's not in a rush, Basie.
He's
I
taking
am. I
time,
want
right?
Navi
I-
penetration.
I'm
Basically,
also
James
I also
Cameron-
am in a rush. Yeah.
Basically, he's slowly and gently penetrating the world of the Navi, okay?
Nah, well, I want it now. I want it
come-
now.
If he comes out and says the scene that I cut that we never finished was a Navi giving birth full on, like,
Oh my
like
god.
literally-
I love
like
that.
literally
like
crowning.
disgusting, like I'm gonna throw
Oh.
up.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
then I'd be
I
like,
love
okay,
that.
take your time. Don't no rush for the third one. Okay, we'll wait. Because they do give birth, and remember the little babies swim to the top of the water.
Yeah, I hope there is a birthing scene in his 9-hour cut of
The other 33%,
Avatar.
the other 33% of me watching that was laughing at the guy who had really big sunglasses and went "Oorah," and he's a big Navi.
Oh, the guy that died in the first one, and then they transplanted his fucking consciousness into a blue guy.
And then the other, well,
Like, it was-
a lot.
Like it was like Portal 2.
Yeah,
That's
And
what
then his-
James Cameron wants to happen to him.
and then he
I
has a
think
human
so.
son. No, James Cameron thinks he's Spider, the white guy with dreadlocks from that movie.
I hate that. That was God.
That
That was
guy
so
was
weird. What a
awesome.
weird character.
Nah, he was sick, bro. He saves his dad. He was
No,
a
no,
big
no,
blue
no.
man.
That character was like a like naked boy the entire time.
Son for the son. they
Naked
have a
boy.
fight.
Naked child boy. The whole movie. I didn't like it.
Avatar 3, can't wait. And it's what the people want. And usually I say that as a joke when I talk about another movie having penetration. But I 100% unironically believe that most of the fan base of Avatar would be fully on board with seeing Na'vi penetration. Most of the
Yeah.
money makers, the whales of this movie, James Cameron's fucking whales, Avatar whales,
Or degenerates. They have
want this. They
Yeah.
want this. They
to.
want
I
penetration.
want it too.
Bring it
Yeah,
on.
man.
I'll
Excited
actually
for that.
see that movie in theaters.
Excited for that. Yeah, go see it in theaters. But yeah, also excited. We were talking about the Mario movie for 1 second.
Oh yeah.
Excited to see it. I was at a school today and they were talking about taking some of the kids on a field trip to see the Mario movie.
Oh my God,
Amazing.
And I'm
that's
like,
sick. I
fucking
wish.
sign me up. When am I going to that day? the one kid, like the teacher's just asking, like, yeah, so we're gonna go see it on the 27th. Yep. And he's like, but I'm also seeing it tomorrow. Like, you're not waiting? Like, no, I have to see this. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. I'm right. Absolutely, 100%.
That's a smart kid.
He's so smart. I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to talk about Canadian icons. You know,
Mhm.
just because you guys know that there's a Canadian going to the moon.
To the
Yeah, I heard about
moon.
that.
He's not coming back. They're just sending him there.
They're gonna kill
That's
him.
what they think of Canada.
They're doing it one by one. What's his name? His name is Jeremy Hansen. Is going to the moon.
Wow.
He's from London.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jeremy.
He was in the same class as Chris, probably. Our Chris Carbone, who also went to college in London. Do you think they're in the same class? They were like rivals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're computer science. Yeah.
And now one of them is a
Well, one of them's going to the
As an
moon,
astronaut.
and the other one is a property owner. So
Well,
bro.
look,
You know what?
I
This
mean-
guy will never be able to afford rent after this. He has
Are
to
you
put all
kidding
his
me?
money into moon.
This rocket's blowing up in space. No way.
True.
yeah, and
They
there's
might
no
as
way
well
this
put-
guy's ever coming back to Earth.
They might as well put Big Bird on this right now.
Mhm. Look, the moon is
Get it out of the
one
way.
final
Can't
thing.
believe Big Bird's canonically dead, dude.
That's what the
In the
timeline that I
Challenger.
wish. What a timeline that I wish I lived in. Because like you'd have to tell. I think we've talked about this before. I don't know if we talked about it on the show, but we have to talk about it, the fact that like if Big Bird died on the Challenger explosion, they would have to like have him canonically be dead because otherwise, if you don't, then it's like what? So what? The preschool teacher isn't actually dead that was on there, right? Like the other fucking civilians that you brought into the space station, they're not actually dead. No, Big Bird doesn't get exempt from mortality just because he's on TV.
He's a god.
Not fair. Not true.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not fair that he didn't die in that explosion.
He should be fucking dead. Fuck you, Big Bird.
Fuck you, Big Bird.
Artemis 2 sets the stage for the third phase of the mission. Is for the first woman and first person of color to land on the lunar surface.
Yep, Jeremy Hansen, first woman and first person of color.
No, he is like the whitest white guy. He looks like
Jeremy
fucking
Hansen.
He looks like Buzz Lightyear, like
He
real life Buzz
He
Lightyear.
actually does look like Buzz Lightyear.
He is fucking. He's a handsome man. This is what our astronauts should look like.
Look, if that rocket does blow up, this guy's gonna survive, just like Big Bird.
Has NASA gone woke?
Yeah, by allowing a Canadian on. Yes.
I think so.
Holy fuck.
He even has the Canadian flag. Are you looking at him? Do you see him?
I'm looking at him. That is very Canadian, man. Look at his fucking head.
is.
Holy shit.
surprised
that
All
jaw-
jaw, man.
That jock
He
can't
looked
even
like
fit
a
in the
fucking
space
hockey player.
helmet.
Oh,
If he had flow, he looked like a hockey player.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he had to
I'm
cut
sure
it.
he's
They had
had
to-
They had to
flow.
shave it so that it could fit into the fucking space helmet. Yes, bye.
This is a dirty lad. I'm surprised
from
they let him go to
No, they said
space. This guy,
to
this guy
space.
was
They are
eating
woke.
cigarettes at 13 years old.
Look,
That's
Yeah.
why his jaw's like that.
Are you kidding me? He's from London. Like what next?
Yeah.
We're gonna send a guy from fucking Oshawa has like
For dirty.
a knife in him.
This
When are
guy's
they
gonna ask fucking the moon aliens for darts.
Punch in the back.
Oh, this is from 2009 though. This
Wait, looking at-
Wikipedia. I'm looking at
Wait, he's-
Wikipedia.
he has a Wikipedia article.
Yeah, of course he does.
They're launching this next November. It says.
Oh, he looks much older now.
Yeah, I'm way too conservative to let this guy out into space.
Holy fuck, that is a big jaw. Here comes the crimson chin.
Oh, I'm looking
Like,
at
just
the.
compared to everybody else, his jaw is like he's
I'm
he's
looking
got
at the
that-
younger.
He looks
photo
like the
of him.
exact opposite of Andrew Tate, though.
he is the exact opposite.
They should
of
send
Andy.
Andrew Tate
He
into
has
space.
hair and a big chin.
He looks heroic.
And he's going to space instead of a Romanian prison.
No, he's
True.
out. Do you hear? He's on house arrest now.
Oh,
I thought they like denied something for him.
No, he's on house arrest. He got to leave prison.
Shit, man.
he's out of here.
Bro, I don't know.
He's
Send
gonna
more-
probably escape. I mean, there's no way he doesn't. He's probably just gonna escape to America, and then what? America's gonna send him to Romania? I don't fucking think so.
He's digging a tunnel right now.
Motherfuckers are not gonna extradite him.
Him and Donald Trump are gonna meet in the same shit tunnel when they're trying to escape prison.
Fucking make out.
They need to send more South Ontarians to space. So that's what I think. Fucking drunk already before they get onto the plane.
Oh fuck, bud.
What
This
the
is
fuck?
a, this
In
is
the
a handsome
You
looking.
need Air Force? What the fuck?
Fucking rip it. These are some nice looking guys though. This is a good.
Yeah.
I would fuck everyone on this space shuttle.
It's true, honestly.
Just saying. Good for them though. I feel like they threw the white really white looking American guy and the really handsome Canadian guy so that no one comes after them for going woke. You know what I'm saying? Balances
Exactly.
it out.
We
Can't
have,
have a
we have
woman.
look how many white people we have.
Please don't get mad at us.
No,
This is
they're of
the-
course they're woke. There's a black guy going to space. Are you kidding me?
There's a black guy and a Canadian. That is
And a
two-
Canadian.
so that's a black guy and a member of the LGBTQ. LGBTQ.
Actually, they're both people of color.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna type in NASA woke into the YouTube and just no, that was a mistake immediately.
Yeah, you should.
Fox
you should
News.
purge your search history at this point.
Fox News. NASA's latest ad focuses on being woke.
Nice. Thanks, Fox
Great.
News.
Oh, I like this one. Okay, NASA goes woke. Agency launches new mission for equity in gushing video and draws mockery that its new frontier is critical space theory.
Nice.
The fuck?
Critical
Dude,
space
people are
theory.
crazy. Holy shit.
Them aliens are not like us.
This one does say they're so woke that they're sending a Canadian into space. This isn't what Dr. King marched
God.
for.
God.
Wait, so he marched for black people to get sent into space, but not for
Not
Canadians?
Canadians.
I missed that part of his speech, man.
He
I
said,
have a dream.
I have a dream for everybody except Canadians.
Fuck
Fuck
Canada.
them. Fuck Canada. Fuck
Fuck
you.
London, Ontario.
No
What
wonder
the
he
fuck?
got his fucking. He got blasted, dude.
No wonder there's London riots all the time. The Fanshawe riots. A bunch of computer nerds in cargo shorts setting cars on fire. It's awesome. Woke TikTok and conspiracy theories that expose NASA fake space. Woke TikTok. This is the first time I'm seeing. Remember when woke used to mean that you were super into conspiracies, and you were like,
No, dude, woke
You
is
were aware of
always the
everything?
bad thing, dude. So no matter who's saying it, it's bad.
NASA is lying about space and space travel. Hashtag NASA. Hashtag truth. Hashtag woke. I like this guy. He's using the original meaning of the term.
He's
It
crazy.
means- no. What the fuck are you talking about?
That guy's
Mothership and
fucking
fleet-
insane.
What about this guy? Mothership and fleet of millions of ships caught on NASA's cameras. Do you think that's true?
Hashtag woke.
Hashtag woke.
He posted the video 3 times on different channels.
Well, there are aliens, and the aliens are just biding their time. Hopefully, not in our lifetime. The aliens show up and fucking kill us. But I mean, we've killed enough of their scouts that they're probably pissed, and they're probably on
True.
their way with their entire armada to just obliterate Earth.
Do you think you're chosen?
Yes.
Oh, if aliens show up, I'm sorry, guys. I'm
will.
I'm betraying humanity.
I will
in an
marry the
instant.
alien king. In an
Yep.
instant.
I will
Yeah.
bow down. I will absorb whatever egg, little parasite egg, or whatever they have. I don't care.
I'll eat it.
I'll do whatever.
they serve me.
Prank.
Because I
That's
know
why they're-
humans do not stand a chance.
I mean, that's why they're setting fucking Chris Hansen up there to, put in a good word for
colonize the moon.
Canadians. Yeah. for-
An outpost.
Do you think they're gonna have to stop him from ripping down the American flag and putting up a Canadian flag?
Yes. They're gonna have to
Why
hold
would
it.
they even send him there in the first place? Is he even the
why are they-
first Canadian to go to the moon?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he's who else would have been?
Canada
Who
doesn't
else-
do space.
Well, I mean, I don't know. There's nobody's
the-
gone to the moon.
Who's the guy? Who's that other? Who's the guy with the mustache? Was he Canadian?
I bet Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin?
No.
Famous Canadian?
The fucking guy
Famous
who's
Canadian Buzz Aldrin.
Jeremy Hansen announced as the first Canadian to.
Oh, cool.
Um,
To go to space, first Canadian to go
Ron
to space.
Jeremy is going to space.
is Ron Jeremy Canadian?
Ron Jeremy first.
Please say it's not true.
They put him
Ron
in the
Jeremy.
stratosphere or whatever, and then he just dropped down.
He's such a
Whatever they
dope
did with
dick.
Shatner.
Ron Jeremy rum ban. Just another day for Canada's liquor. That cuts off. This is too long of a fucking article. No, I don't think Ron Jeremy's Canadian. Thank fucking
No.
God. What's the guy? Chris Hatfield? Is he Canadian? He is Canadian.
Oh
Chris
yeah, but he didn't go to the moon. Nobody's
Why
gone
not?
to the moon
Why not? Why not
because
just
they
like?
did that, remember? And then there was nothing there.
Yeah, nobody goes there anymore. Nobody likes it. That's why they
What
only
was Chris
robots.
Hatfield
point,
doing
it's
then?
too
Just like
expensive.
floating around in space?
No, there's an international space station.
He should have piloted a bit closer to the moon. He should have got on the controls, got on the wheel.
What, the
Just moved it a
International
bit
Space
closer.
Station?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if the International Space Station started orbiting the moon instead of Earth.
He
Did
should.
that even happen? I don't think
we-
so.
We don't know what's on the dark side, but Chris Hadfield could have done it for Canada. He could have put a Canadian flag there, and he just wasted his goddamn time playing his guitar and holding up big bags of weed.
Dude, we have satellites and shit. I think we know what's on the other side of the moon.
Yeah, I think it's just shit all, also.
We know there's not a big Canadian flag.
Yeah,
Sure.
not yet.
Actually,
Not until
Jeremy
Jimmy
Pace.
Hansen gets there.
Our
The
boy,
other side of the moon is ours.
Hansy's bringing up there. Hansen.
Dude.
Getting a fucking assy, bro. Bringing up the... going to the moon.
He's going up with his katana and he's gonna cut the American flag in half.
I can't wait for them to like create ozone in a can or something. So like they can just like shoot giant like I don't know foam rockets like explosives, and then they just explode, and then the moon all of a sudden has an atmosphere,
Yeah, just nuke the moon.
Why? Why though?
and then you could just like
No
and
better.
then see what happens, dude. Maybe
Yeah.
there's like some little microbes that can't do anything. Like they're there, but they're in stasis. And then when there's an atmosphere, now all of a sudden they can do things.
it'll grow grass in 1 second.
Yeah, like grass starts growing and all the water starts flowing, and it's like
Yeah,
the
man.
center of the moon. It's actually like a big fucking. It's like the Middle Earth or whatever. What is it?
the hollow
This,
Earth.
the Hollow Earth theory, but it's for the
Hollow
moon.
moon.
There's
And it's like inside. There's big like triceratopses and shit.
I've always been a hollow
King
mooner.
Kong,
It's just King Kong and the moon.
giant 9-foot tall, beautiful white people with telepathic powers. I think that's there. I mean, like it's in Antarctica, right? There's
Exactly.
extra
I mean,
land in Antarctica, extra terra. Okay.
the hollow
extra
moon
land.
hypothesis is closely related to the spaceship moon hypothesis.
Mm-hmm.
So it could also be just a giant spaceship.
Do you
Maybe-
imagine?
Maybe the aliens that seeded Earth to create
They need Canadian DNA. They need
exactly.
Canadian seed.
Why do you think the alien empire that was on Earth before history who created humans, why do you think they failed?
Exactly.
Do you know why?
the
Because
sewage-
they were taxing the poor instead of the rich, and their empire fell, and then this frontier planet lost all communication billions of years ago with the fucking mother world, and then the mother world forgot about us because their whole empire crashed because they were taxing poor aliens instead of rich aliens.
I thought it was because they kept getting the aliens kept getting private militaries instead of building
That
up their
too.
own army, and also that their sewage system and drainage system stopped working or stopped getting gummed up.
Too much shit. Too much alien shit.
The
And slaves-
guy who
the
was
slaves
actually
revolted.
in charge of Earth, his neighbor poisoned his dogs, and then he killed his neighbors. And then
Todd
after
McAfee?
after
it.
fucking dolphins, he died in prison mysteriously.
Look, man, anyone can be
History
the
repeats
first,
itself. What can I say?
Anyone can be the first Canadian or black man or woman on the moon. But what's better than being the first person to fuck the moon?
That's
Right?
true.
One of these guys can fucking do a twofer.
God. Yeah,
Takes off his
great.
suit. He's like, I have but mere seconds to fuck the moon, and then dies
Literally.
fucking the moon because he
Every-
freezes to death.
Everyone's thinking about it. Everyone on the spaceship is looking at each other, eyeing each other up like which one, like rivals, which one of us is gonna get the chance to actually fuck the moon. And
like,
they're like they're all hating each other on the spaceship.
I got it. He hands like the NASA, the fucking engineers, like a little slip. It's like, I've had a few ideas for my spacesuit. And it's just like to add a little dick sleeve for it. There's a little space helmet for his dick.
Genius.
You can cut
Yeah.
it. I don't know, man. He
A
should
condom
do it.
attachment. Yeah.
You should do it, dude. Colonel Jeremy Hansen.
Someone
we,
gets to fuck the moon.
we salute you. You have 1 year to fuck the moon. To think about it.
Do not let us down.
Please.
You're letting down Ontario and London, Ontario.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
what? What?
Representing autism.
I don't know why I'd say that.
They said Ontario instead.
Oh.
I don't know either. That's why I was. It's the same syllable. I was like, oh my god.
Fair.
I mean, it's highly correlated.
So
So,
you know what?
Yeah.
Well, Southern Ontario,
Southern autism.
Southern autism.
There will never be a guy from the UK in space, though.
No.
Absolutely not. They're not allowed.
Space rejects British people.
Yeah, they're not allowed, dude.
Choose them
They're-
up, spit them out.
Their eternal prison is Earth.
Exactly.
Their punishment.
They're not allowed to go anywhere else. Those fucking Brits. Not one of them.
This will be the closest that a British person will ever get on the moon.
That's true.
A
Technically, we
Canadian
are
person.
a part
We're-
of the
we're all
Commonwealth or
British
whatever the
people.
fuck. Yeah, we are British people here in
It's a
Canada.
loophole. It's a loophole that allows like sub-British people to into
Some British
space.
people.
Yeah,
Look up
exactly.
Everyone who's been on the moon. Okay, this is everyone who's been on the moon. All right, and they're all. I'm looking at them. They're all fucking just dudes
Yeah.
I wonder why.
with things like.
Do you know what was
Edgar.
happening
It's
around the
it's like
time they were
fuck the
going to
moon.
the moon?
What's
They were
that?
taking pictures. Taking
It's like
pictures of the moon.
It's like the 1950s.
JFK was like, it'd be really fun to go to the moon. It would be really cool and sick to go to the moon.
That would be awesome.
And then they did. Did they go to the moon after he got killed or before?
Because he got killed. They had to.
I think they did. I think they went after. Yeah, they went after he went killed. He was sniped from a sniper on the moon. They went there to kill him. He was taken out by an orbital laser. Yeah, they went in 69, and JFK was killed in 66. No, 63.
63, yo. Yeah, see, they had to go to the moon. They were like, oh, that was his last wish. That's
It
what
was.
he said. That's what he said to her. After his head was like blown into a million pieces, his mouth was still there, and he just whispered to.
He pointed to the moon.
He said, "Go to
His-
the moon."
His face fucking. There was an alien inside his head the whole time, and it pointed to the moon and said, "Orion's belt." And fucking Jackie Kennedy bit its head off and grabbed it immediately. Why did she start eating the pieces of his head after he got shot?
Yeah, I thought that was a really that was a weird flex, but
She
like,
thought she could
strange
absorb
move.
his thoughts.
She was trying to combine his brain with hers.
That
was
way,
a-
it's almost like he's still alive.
Jackie Kennedy should have been president. It should always be it really is
True.
fucked up and sexist that the first lady doesn't become the president after
Exactly.
the president dies.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like,
At
who's
least
the vice president to anyone? It's just a fucking guy,
that's bullshit.
right? Mary Todd Lincoln should have been the president
Uh-huh.
after
You need a
Abe
first
Lincoln.
lady regent.
And then she reinstates slavery.
After.
It was finished the plan set by JFK in 1961 to land a man on the moon and return him safely to Earth. Says that, put all that stuff in.
That was a good one.
Said read it
It's
like
for you,
this.
Jackie.
It's for you, Jackie.
He also said, someday send a Canadian to space and put him on the moon too.
And then they fucking blew his head off.
They killed him.
I had to kill him. We have to shut that shit down now.
Lee
Now
Harvey
look
Oswald
where
was
we
like,
are, huh?
"Has NASA gone woke?" And he shot.
Back
JFK
in my
the head.
day, they would fucking murder you. I'm on Instagram Reels right now, and I just got a Jacqueline Kennedy and the Secret Service driving to the nearest car wash, and it's fucking Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and I think it's Candy Kong and Dixie Kong, all in
they're on
minecarts,
the minecart and they're just staring.
and they're just
forward.
staring.
Yeah, man,
So
that would,
my
talk about
phone's
awkward
listening. Everything's listening to me, man. Why would I get that otherwise? If we weren't talking about blowing JFK's head
Right.
off.
talk about an awkward car drive too.
Yeah, right.
Having to take, they had to pick up their kids after too. From
His-
fucking
his corpse is
soc-
still just limp there.
soccer
Half of his
practice.
face is like fucking.
Nixon had to address the astronauts while they're on space. Do you think Joe Biden's gonna? Do you think Joe Biden and Trudeau are gonna talk to
Yeah,
Canadian?
they're gonna be in a
on
joint
space?
call.
No.
Yeah, a Zoom
Well, I
call.
hope so. I hope they do.
Zoom call.
The only reason I would do something stupid like go to the moon was to meet Joe Biden and Justin Trudeau.
At the
That'd be
same time.
sick.
Shake both their hands.
Just
Would
to
you
be in a
have?
call with them, and then join it and smoke a big bowl.
No, I'd reveal my bomb jacket
balls?
and I'd detonate
Oh.
it.
That was your whole point, like trying to be an astronaut so that you could get into the White House. and
I would
blow it up.
level a whole block.
I thought you were just in a Zoom call with them.
No.
They're in
If
sleep.
it was a Zoom call, I would kill
You'd
myself.
also reveal your bomb jacket and then
In the
blow
Zoom call and blow myself up, yeah.
Well, it appears that the Artemis 2, holding Basie, the second Canadian on the moon, has just had some sort of explosive malfunction.
Here's Canadian Goose 1 is down.
Joe Biden didn't see it. He couldn't figure out how to turn his camera on for the Zoom call. Justin Trudeau did see the explosion, however.
He's
He's crying.
literally hitting the gritty.
Nixon said, hello, Neil and Buzz. Hello, Neil and Buzz.
Oh.
Imagine Nixon calls you and you're in space. I would scream. I'd already be so stressed out that I have to be in space going to the moon.
Now this criminal, this freak criminal is talking to me.
Get the fuck away from me.
Armstrong said, "Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor and privilege for us to be here, representing not only the United States, but men of peace of all nations, and with interest and curiosity, and men with a vision for the future. It's an honor for us to be able to participate here today." What a dick rider, man. It's like, get over yourself, bro. It's just the moon. And say this is for America. He should have doubled down. Been like,
Then like America wins, everyone else loses.
this is why the best. Yeah, you don't see fucking France sending anyone to space. So he should have said one giant leap for mankind and one small step for France, and that would have been in the broadcast.
Womp womp.
Sucks. One huge leap for America Fantastic. Well, we'll see you on the fucking moon, I guess. Oh, Matt, this is a good picture of what the moon actually looks like. The moon, the molten core, and the alien fucking catwalks inside the moon.
This is a picture they took while they were on there, while they were in the moon.
There's actually a big gaping slice taken out of the moon.
That's on the dark side of the moon. You can't see
You
it.
can't see it normally.
It's always pointed away from us on
And every
purpose.
time there's a solar eclipse, the sun actually fries everything inside it. It's actually fucked. If you built a thing of cheese big enough that was the size of the moon and then sent it into space, would it like orbit the Earth? I was thinking about that today.
Yeah.
Guess
What?
so.
They did do that. It's the moon.
It's the moon.
That's sick. I'm so happy that's real. Basie, where can people find us besides the moon?
We have our own little compartment on the International Space Station.
It's a drawer.
We sent it up there. We said we'll give you, I don't know, like how much, like 15 million. They were like, yeah, that's good, dude. Whatever. And then they built it, little section there, and it has all of the links to our socials right there on the space station.
It's on a golden disc.
Yep.
They're
Yeah,
each
it's
astronaut.
like and it's like Minecraft, and there's a big jukebox or whatever the fuck it's called
Do
in
not-
Minecraft.
We're the disc that is broken. Don't play that one. Or like the crummy, like beat up disc.
And it always plays our latest episode. It's crazy.
how that happens. Each person on that spaceship is bringing something that represents their demographic.
Yeah.
The woman is bringing up some woman shit. The black person, I can't speak for them. I can't speak for
No, say what are they bringing
I
up?
can speak for women, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be some fucking woman shit. As for the black and the American, they can bring whatever they'd like. The black man and the American.
the black and the American.
And the Canadian is bringing up a USB with 150 episodes of Post Unavailable.
Let's go.
He's gonna plug it right into the moon. And he's gonna plug right into the moon. If you know what I mean. And I'm excited. Everyone's excited for that. In the meantime, though, until then, besides the moon, you can find us on Instagram. You can find us on iTunes and Spotify and wherever you get your podcast. You can find us on YouTube Shorts. We're a little bit behind on YouTube, but like they're still there, man. And the shorts are going up there. Check that out. TikTok's popping off. Instagram Reels are popping off. YouTube Shorts are popping off. And we're getting into it. Stay tuned. We're gonna do our the Batman episode that we promised. That's coming up. We make big promises, but it's because we're just my head's in the game, man. We got projects on the go.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
come on. We did 2 monkey tournaments.
Fucking
okay,
tournaments. You don't think we're gonna do it?
You don't think we're not gonna do this one? Come on,
Easy.
it's
We
coming.
We got that. We got fucking. My mind's just going in a million places. You know, exclusive series, new segments, fucking new merch.
Yeah,
Cooking up some new
New
designs.
models.
You know, there's never not a new era, which is the way to live.
We need to
Okay.
do something to get sued. We need to get sued.
That's
We
That's
need some criminal litigation.
We are gonna cause a little failure in the Artemis 2's engine, if you know what I mean.
A little bit of trolling, if you will.
We're gonna play one of our episodes as like the song they play to launch it. It's gonna like count down. We're gonna play our theme song.
This is the Post Unavailable podcast.
That's not that would cause us more
Post.
legal problems.
Post.
We'll see you guys next week. Matt, what are we talking about next week?
Well, this will be post Mario movie podcast, so we'll be talking about which Oscars we'll be giving it.
Yep. We'll be giving it, and also the Academy will be giving it.
Well, we are the Academy.
We are the Academy.
At this point, I mean, bro, fucking anyone could be the Academy, man. That's me as the Academy. That's me voting for the Mario movie.
Who do you think is on the Academy though? Like who could it be? Are they like real
there.
people?
There's like a guy. There's an owl with a graduation cap.
The Pope's probably on there.
The Pope, I think.
Can you imagine?
Every
I can
every
believe it.
president.
Yeah,
is
the
on
president's
there.
got to have some say. Come on. If I was the president, I'd be pissed if they wouldn't let me have some say in the Oscars.
People with like
You get-
really active letterboxd accounts.
They wish.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
She's on the.
She's there.
She's there apparently. So, make sure you DM Whoopi Goldberg tickets to the Mario movie, so that it can.
So
You
she
get a
knows.
chance.
Yeah, so she can see
Yeah.
it.
And
For
send her
your
this-
consideration.
Send her this podcast as well. So that they
Yeah.
can have us
When's the
present at
oh
the-
fuck?
at
When's the Oscars for podcasts gonna come out, dude? We should
There's
do
probably a fucking unofficial one
that. No, we should
there's-
do that.
every month. There's probably a different one every month.
No, we should do one for the year. It'll be like the streamer awards, but it's the podcasters
They
awards.
definitely do that.
No, we should do that though. We
No,
should do
We are
that.
not even in the conversation. Do you have
No.
$100 million to even get us into the conversation?
We could just get a loan or whatever, dude. Whatever.
Can't
take a
pay
line
more
of
than
credit out,
fucking,
dude.
Like,
We'll just start our own. They can't do anything about
Get
it.
$100,000 line of credit and then
get,
spend
like,
it all.
less attention than a fucking libertarian
We'll double it,
presidential
dude.
nominee. Like, we will not get talked
Oh,
about.
fuck them
Yeah, we
up.
will, dude. If we
Okay.
light enough fires, they'll fucking have to talk about us.
Look, you call in enough bomb threats. and
Yeah,
It's crazy what
I
happens.
mean, come on.
Let's hope so. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.